We are live. Welcome to MMA UK with me, Danny Brough. I'm joined with Rob Cunningham. Rob, how's it going, mate? You all right?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. I believe you just got back from sparring.
Yeah, mate, I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered. It was good, though. Every round's in.
Still enjoying it?
Yeah, love it. Love it. I think enjoying it's probably the wrong word when you're in there, but yeah, it was all right, mate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, absolutely buzzing to be saying this, but obviously Rob's fighting at BKB 23 heavyweight prize fighter tournament, O2 Arena, London, 12th of September. You can see the links in the comments to get tickets, and there's a promo code there for you as well for our Cunningham. Rob, where's this come from, mate? Last time I spoke to you, you didn't have anything going on. You didn't know what was happening. Where's this come from?
Mad, isn't it, mate? Yeah, I think last time we spoke, I was just wondering if I was even going to get back in the gym properly this year. But I've trained sort of right through lockdown and been offered a unique opportunity to fight in the O2 bare knuckle, which obviously isn't really what I do, but I couldn't turn it down, mate. It was just a huge opportunity, like you said.
Yeah.
I think how did it come about? I was watching a couple of fights in over the last few months and that, and then I messaged the page, the actual bare knuckle page, and asked them in the future if you're looking for anyone to sort of any other fighters for the roster, just give me a shout. And I got a message straight back, funny enough, saying, can you please contact Jim Freeman? And I was like, all right, okay. So they sent me like his profile. So then I sort of just sent the same message over to him. I said, I spoke to whoever who runs the social media page. They asked me to contact you. And he sort of messaged me back saying, this might be your lucky day. And I was like, all right, okay. And then it sort of went from there. I had a chat with him and he said he wanted to have a look at my fights, my background. And then he said that he had this opportunity for the heavyweight prize fighter tournament if I was interested. So I had a word with my coaches. $5,000 on the line. I'd be daft not to take it, to be honest. So, yeah, getting in there, having a go.
And so what do your coaches say about it? Obviously, obviously used to training you for MMA, so it's a bit of a different style.
It's different, but I've been training hard this year, even though we've obviously been in lockdown. I've been sort of training behind closed doors and keeping myself fit, doing a lot of running and really working on my boxing and stuff. So the opportunity that's on hand, obviously, it's a lot of money. So they said, why not? Have a go for it. I've got nothing really to lose. I've said this already. I'm probably not expected to win it because there's guys in there that are more experienced than me. There's a pro MMA fighter called Garant. So like I'm an amateur fighter, he's a pro. Yeah. Then there's a lad called Dan Podmore. I think he's probably seen as the favourite. He's got a background. He's fought on BKB before. And then there's another lad called Andrew Ross who's had bare knuckle regional fights. And obviously I'm brand new to it, so I'm classing myself as the underdog.
Yeah.
But in my own mind, I know my ability. I'm in there to win it, and I'm going to win it. I've been training so hard, and my boxing's really sharp, and I can't wait to get in there and show sort of the improvements I've made. My training partners have been helping me loads, coaches, so I'm excited, mate.
Yeah. Have you? Do you think you're going to be bringing a bit of technique into this as well? Obviously, with it being your first BKB, you've got your MMA background. I mean, obviously, BKB, someone thinks it's a bit of like a swing and ping, but
I feel like that's what I will bring to it. I'll box. I mean, my boxing's getting a lot crisper, a lot sharper. Like I said, I've been working really hard, so I feel like I'm going to bring an element of technicality to the BKB. A lot of the lads see BKB as they're just going there stand and brawl, which they do. But I'm going in there to I'm going in there to knock people out, but I'm going in there to pick them apart as well, because I know I can pick my shots and work them out, and that's what I'm hoping to bring to it. Yeah.
You're not worried about your face? Not worried about your face, Rob.
I'm going to
Getting
get
the gloves
caught.
off.
I'm going to get caught up. I'm going to get bruised. And I'm not bothered by all that, mate. They can do the worst because I know I'll throw it back at them and I'll cut them up as well. So
Fair enough. So you're training? Are you doing pad work and stuff bare knuckle now? Is that?
I've done rounds without the gloves on. Yeah, conditioning my fists. So I'm working the heavy bag without the gloves on. I've been doing pad work without the gloves on. I'm sparring MMA gloves and boxing gloves. I've been doing a hell of a lot of sparring, a hell of a lot of conditioning and fitness. That's another thing I think I bring to the table. My cardio's right on point for my size. For a heavyweight, I'm super fit. I go running 3-4 times a week. I do a lot of conditioning work, so the rounds are lesser, but they're going to be more intense, I think. So I'm ready for it, mate. I'm absolutely ready. I've just done some rounds with Big Rob Beach, pro MMA fighter, ex-pro boxer.
Nice.
So I'm sparring with. He put me through it today, mate. I'm sparring with top guys. I mean, we've got a lot of pro fighters in our gym that are signed to like Bellator and the big promotions like Cage Warriors and stuff. So I'm ready, mate. Can't wait.
Yeah, I know you've been doing a lot of running for your cardio. Is it 2 minutes?
2 minute,
2 minute round.
2 minute rounds. So obviously with the amateur MMA, that's 3 minute rounds. So I know it's going to be intense and it's going to be straight away in there swinging but I feel like my cardio will play a big part in it. I could do 12 rounds, no problem. So I feel like I've got an advantage there. These guys are going to come in fit. Don't get me wrong. They're all very good fighters. I know I've watched a lot of the fights and stuff, and I know they're decent. But I believe I am as well, mate, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm not going in there just to be the fourth guy. I'm going in there to win it, and I thoroughly believe that I'm going to win it as well.
Nice. Coming on to that, I've just got a comment that's come up. Glenn Williams, cheers, Glenn. Who would you say favourite? Who'd say favourite for the tournament and is a preferred opponent?
I wouldn't say I've got a preferred opponent for it. Thanks for the question, Glenn. I'd probably say, I don't know if he is, but I'd probably say Dan Podmore's the favourite because he's fought on BKB as a promotion. He's had a lot of fights as well. I think I watched an interview and he said he's had close to 200 fights or something like that. So
right.
Very, very experienced guy. I mean, Geraint, I know Geraint quite well. We speak quite a bit. And well, all three of the guys, they're top lads as well. There's a lot of respect between us.
Yeah.
There's none of the bullshit you get in MMA with people like calling each other out and like trying to get. It's very respectful.
I've noticed on the social media, like even tag each other in the posts and stuff like that, which you don't really get to see often.
No, I think we've all got a mutual respect for each other. We're going to go in there and have a good scrap, and then have a beer after. Win, lose or draw. So I think I'd like to throw down with Geraint because he's an MMA fighter, isn't he? So like myself, so that'd be interesting. But I'm happy to trade with any of the three. They're all top lads, top fighters. So just exciting to get in there with any of them. To be honest, we find out the day before who we fight. Right. So it's potentially
I'll take that question off then.
Sorry, mate. Head of the ball. Yeah, this is the day before we find out. So it could be any one of the three, I guess.
Nice. Rob 127. Nobody could ever hurt that head.
I have got a hard head, mate. So hopefully that'll do all right.
Nice. And Jack's asked, how many fights have you had?
I've had 7 MMA fights, amateur. I haven't had any bare knuckle, so like I said, I'm new to it. So I'm going to have quite a good few more amateur MMA as well. I'm doing it alongside the MMA as well. So I'm not giving up on the MMA. That's continuing. I'm going to fight alongside BKB and mixed martial arts.
Nice. I mean, I did have this. I might as well bring it up now. 28th November, Almighty FC.
Yeah.
Heavyweight tournament. Another heavyweight tournament. What are you doing to yourself, Rob?
I got offered it. I was originally going to drop down to light heavyweight in MMA, but I got offered the opportunity from Ray. sent it over to the coaches, and again, it's a big opportunity to fight on a big show. There doesn't seem to be many MMA shows matching now towards the end of the year. I think they're still waiting to see what happens. So again, there's some good fighters in that tournament. So yeah, very much looking forward to it. I've got my first round match for that one as well, so should be good.
Yeah, obviously you're going to be transitioning a little bit. I mean, it depends how this BKB goes. Rob's put again, ground and pound. Don't be doing any of that in BKB.
Nah, mate. I've had to stop training kickboxing. I've stopped training wrestling, and
I was about to say that because you're going to automatically feel like you can do something that you're not allowed to do. Are you a bit worried about that at all?
Well, a big part of my game's leg kicks. So I've sort of literally for the last 2-3 months, I've just eliminated everything except boxing. I've just been training hands, just to get out of habit. I'm sure I won't throw any kicks or anything. So
I'm sure it'll be all right once you're in there, once you're used to it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just getting out of the habit of doing stuff. So there's no point in me training the wrestling or the jiu-jitsu or the kickboxing at the moment. Obviously, when BKB's finished, I'll get back into full MMA training then as well.
Nice. Glenn Williams again. Cheers, Glenn. Good lad. That's how it should be. I'm hoping to get a free weekend and come watch. So good luck and hopefully see you then. That'll be good, Glenn.
Do you want a ticket, Glenn? I've got it.
Link in the comments. Get onto his Rob's social media.
I think Glenn's one of the Welsh boys, though, so he might have already got one from Gerard.
Oh yeah, he's a Welsh lad, isn't he? Yeah. Rob, how often do you run for cardio? I've noticed you've been doing a lot. Are you doing anything with your weight? Are you just literally staying as you are? Just carry on training, no cut or anything like that, obviously?
No, there's no cut. It's 16 stone and over, and it's same day weigh-in. So I'm under the weight limit for a heavyweight MMA fighter now anyway. So there's no cut for this. I'm just trying to stay lean, stay sort of as fit as I can. I'm running 3-4 times a week, I think, on top of everything else. So I'm just trying to keep me cardio going. I bike as well, so I think I'm biking 3 or 4 times a week, about 20 or 30k on top. So yeah, just trying to take over with everything.
Yeah, and there's a few questions all pretty much similar about the sparring and the training. How do you spar and prepare for a BKB fight? Do you spar bare fist? Cheers to that, TM.
No, thanks for the question.
Same with Andrew. How have you prepared your hands?
So can't really spar bare fist because obviously with it being so close now as well, if any cuts. So a lot of the sparring's been done in MMA gloves because they're small, and boxing gloves. Conditioning the fists and wrists. Doing a lot of pad work without gloves on. So bare knuckle or with wraps, and same on the bag. So it's just continuous rounds. Sparring, we're doing heavy rounds in the MMA gloves, but just boxing, like I said.
Nice. Who's in your corner on the night for BKB? Have you got your own cut man, or do they supply the cut man?
They supply all that, so it's run the same as a boxing show. So it's the same rule set as far as I'm aware as boxing. They're now on box rack as well, so it's getting big. The promotion, I mean, is huge. It's like I think it's the biggest one in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, doing shows at the O2 Arena and that. Corner teams pretty much the same. I've got Sean Martin, my head coach from Hammer, Bobby Pallett, who's cornered me on my last few fights, obviously, since I joined the team. And I've got David Barnes in my corner, who's been doing a lot of hard work with me. He's a fellow fighter from the gym. So,
nice.
Yeah, I've got a good team, mate. I've been training hard, like I said.
Nice. Another one with Rob. Build off the jab. There you go. You need Rob in your corner, mate.
Yeah, jab is king. Been working the jab loads.
Are you changing any techniques that you'd normally use for MMA? Are you trying to? Is there anything new that you're learning, or just kind of repeating the same old for the hands?
Over the last sort of 6 months, my striking's improved a lot behind closed doors. I've been doing a lot of work with the coaches and that. So, I moved to this gym about a year ago this month.
Yeah.
And it's worth wonders for me. I've found a team that are really looking after me and progressing me. I wish I found them sooner. Wish I joined the team sooner, but I'm here now. So I've just been working and working and working and working. And I feel like, especially sort of the last 6 to 8 months, I've really sort of come in my own, and I'm getting there, mate. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think that I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, not even that, you walked in a gym just to try and lose some weight. Now we're talking about your debut in bare knuckle boxing at O2 Arena.
I must be mad, mate. I must be fucking mad. Sorry, my language.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I think, I'm in my 5th year. No, 4.5 years I've been training, and getting a fight at the O2 Arena. It's massive. Like, I'm buzzing over it, mate.
Buzzing for you. What's this? Andrew Bray as well. Cheers, Andy. Last time I did bare hands on a heavy bag, I cut my hands up like crazy.
Yeah, it can be. I suppose you can cut. Luckily, I haven't got any cuts or anything yet, so hoping to save that for the night.
Do you know how you are with your cuts? Are you a heavy cutter or?
No, I haven't got a lot of scar tissue at all. I haven't been. I think I've been cut once above my eye, so I haven't got a lot of scar tissue on my eyebrows or by my eyes at all, so I should be all right. I'm expecting to be cut, but I'm expecting them to be cut as well.
I think was that at Budo? I think you got.
That was under the eye, that cut, and I think I've been cut sparring once.
Would you fight Michael Bisping if it was offered?
I think I'm a bit big to fight Mike Bisping. Mad question. I'd fight anyone, mate. Is the answer to that. If I was offered him, I'd fight him.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. I got a question off TM. Would you ever compete in left weight, given the chance? Muay Thai, but bare knuckle and headbutts, mate. Don't make him do anything else. It's more mad.
No, is the answer to that. Bare knuckle's probably as far as I'll go. I'm not interested in that. No chance. Stick to the bare knuckle and MMA. So.
You'll have to be kicking trees, I think, to get ready for them ones.
Yeah, I'm not getting headbutted in that. Not for me,
no.
That.
Have you got any weird training routines like kicking trees, or have you got any bamboo you've been racking about?
No, not really, mate. Just standard stuff. I'm not fucking gonna be kicking any trees down or punching any brick walls or anything. Just normal stuff, mate.
Nice. Andrew Braswell, what's next after BKB? Cheers, Andy. She was just saying 28th November, Almighty FC heavyweight tournament. What's with the tournaments? Obviously, have you done a tournament before?
Never, mate. First go.
Now you got two.
I got two. Yeah. The BKB one. The Almighty one's going to be done over a few shows. So,
okay.
So the first round is on the 28th of November, and then obviously the winners go on and fight on another show. So it's to crown a new champion because they've got a vacant belt, and there's a £1,000 prize for that as well. So, which is decent because obviously you don't get paid for amateur. So, that'll probably be over. I imagine 3 or 4 shows. It might even be more depending on obviously injuries and stuff. So, that could go well into next year.
Nice. Obviously, just kicking barrels over from Rob relating to the bamboo. I forgot what I was going to say then. What did you say about amateur for the MMA? So is this class as professional debut BKB?
Yeah, because I don't think they do it. I don't think it is amateur. It's just pro. So,
do you think you might transition pro for MMA some point soon? Then,
not soon, mate. I'd like a few more amateur fights for turning pro in MMA. I've still got a bit of experience to build in the MMA game. So, I'm still pretty young for the heavyweight or light heavyweight. If we go there going forward, I'm 30. So, if I'd like ideally three or 4 more, maybe. Just see how it goes, mate. I'm just trying to build my experience up again with the BKB. It's going to build experience. It's going to be different. It's going to be a lot different than getting hit in MMA gloves. So I'm just trying to build my experience up over the next 12 months and then sort of see where we are.
Yeah, no massive expectations. Just go with the flow, kind of thing.
That's it, mate. Yeah, just see where we are in 12 months. I've got plans and goals in my head and like where I want to go and by when I want to do it. But Just take it one step at a time and just work at things.
Yeah. TDOG Mitch.
So just
GB.
GB. I'm actually representing Scotland in the BKB as well, which not many people believe I'm actually Scottish, but I am. So
you moved to Wales when you were like 13, 14 or something?
13 or 14, yeah. So they're building that quite as a big thing because they've got a Welsh lad in it, Geraint, and then they've got 2 English boys, and then myself. So it's like a battle of the nations kind of thing as well, which is quite cool. And I think I did an interview with their head of press, George, and he said I'm actually the 4th fighter from Scotland since they transitioned over to BKB, which is quite cool.
Surprising, isn't it? Yeah.
So it is surprising. Yeah, I thought there'd be more, but I spoke with one of their bigger names, Tony Lafferty, quite a bit, and he's excited by it as well. He's a top guy, Scottish fighter from the BKB scene. So hopefully it'll gain a bit of interest up there as well for me.
Yeah, no.
I don't think there's been like a heavyweight breakthrough in sort of combat sports really. There was a boxer, wasn't there? But I don't think there has been. So it could be quite exciting, mate. To be honest.
Yeah, that sounds good. Rob Diaz brothers won the fights for you cardio. Would you join the UFC? Who wouldn't join UFC?
I don't think. I think any MMA fighter that said they wouldn't be lying. But that's a while off, mate. That's everyone that gets involved with this sport. That's the goal. So we'll see where we are. Obviously, that's where I want to be in the future, like everyone else. And I will be. I believe I will be.
Are you watching it tonight?
I'm not going to stay up, mate, because I won't lie. I'm knackered and I got my head punched in before, so I'm going to chill out and then I'll watch it in the morning. But I try not like my phone stays off until I watch it because obviously I don't want no spoilers.
Oh, it's so annoying. You can't even look at anything, can you, without it coming up?
No, I mean everything I follow is to do with the UFC or MMA or boxing or whatever. So as soon as the screen goes on that phone, I see something, I'm like, oh. So I'm just going to leave my phone off and watch it in the morning.
Who do you think is going to take it, DC or Stipe?
I think Stipe, me.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think he'll stop him. I think he'll fight similar to the last time. I think he'll wait for his moment. I think he'll pick him apart in the 3rd or 4th.
I'm just saying the same thing, DC.
Yeah.
I think I'm going for DC, but at the same time, it could go either way, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could. I think if DC loses, he'll retire. But if he wins, I know he says he's going to. I don't think he will. I think they'll want to try and make the John Jones DC fight heavyweight.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'd like to think so anyway, but I don't know. But even if he loses, he won't want to finish his career on a loss, surely. I don't know. You don't know how it's going to go.
No.
But it's a good fight. It's an exciting fight to watch. I mean, it's the end of a trilogy. Whoever wins has got to go down as the best heavyweight ever as well. So
there you go. Andrew Brazo-Micic's best heavyweight of all time. We're about to find out, aren't we?
We are, mate. He's underrated, Miocic, I think.
Yeah.
He doesn't sort of get the praise he deserves. He's beat the top guys. He stopped Verdun when Verdun was on a tear, and he beat DC, who was undefeated in that weight division. So I think he needs a little bit more credit than what he's got.
I think it's just because he's so humble. I think all the fighters who are humble and just get on with it.
Yeah.
Kind of get not overlooked, but we just don't seem to get the attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is wrong, but that's the way the world goes, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe he needs to be a bit of an arsehole next time.
He's a fireman. What more can you say about someone who's heavyweight champion of the world and he's still fighting?
Yeah, mad, isn't it?
It is absolutely crazy. I go another one. Stipe is a beast. I think everyone's going for Stipe by the sounds of it.
Sounds like it, doesn't it? I keep changing my mind on it. You know, I think, is DC going out wrestling? But Stipe is a good wrestler as well. I can't wait to watch it, mate. It's going to be good.
You've been watching a bit more BKB, I'm guessing, since you found out that you're doing this.
Yeah, I've watched like all the lads I'm fighting against, and it's a brutal sport. The promotion looks amazing, to be honest. It looks really well run and professional and stuff. So and they've been really good to me. The guys that run it and stuff, and I've been doing interviews, and it's just been crazy, to be honest. So I just got to keep selling the tickets for it. I've got like tickets to sell for the show, and then hopefully bag myself $5,000 at the end.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It'd be spot on, mate, just before Christmas, wouldn't it?
Oh, that's a bit long to be showing on there, but there's a link in the comments. You can check Rob's social media out. Use Cunningham on the promo code. Are we streaming it? Is it going to be streamed?
I think it's on Fight. I think it's available on Fight. It's shown in 23 countries as well. So I think it's televised somewhere. So it's big. It's got a big following. I mean, the promotion itself, I mean, if you look at the social media platforms, they've got thousands and thousands. I think some of the fights have got over like 1 million views and stuff as well. So it's pretty big. It's the biggest thing I've done. So I'm saying to people, even if they can't make it to London, if they can buy a ticket, it helps me. If you can just support that way. I've had a few of my mates do that. And I've got a couple coming down. I've got people waiting for paydays and stuff and that. But we'll have a night out after it and stuff down in London, which will probably cost me an arm and a leg.
You'll need to win it.
Yeah, I will, won't I? Yeah, it's huge, mate. I said, like I keep saying, I'm excited and just hopefully get some people behind me. I'm not being a cocky bastard about it. Like, I'm just going in there to have a scrap, and I'm planning on winning it. Just going to enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm really excited for you too, mate. I can't wait to watch it, and I'll definitely be biting my fingernails. I think. Can't imagine what your family and friends will be like when they found out about it.
Mrs. took a bit of convincing, I won't lie. She ain't keen on it. She's probably not going to be able to watch it, she said, which I understand. But it's safe. I mean, the doctors are pretty on top. They stop things pretty quick if there's bad injuries and stuff. But yeah, she took some convincing. But I don't think she's still keen on it. But I think she'll be all right once she sees I'm sound after it.
Yeah, once it's done and dusted.
Yeah, and then I have to tell her when the next one is.
Yeah. Well, I really can't wait for it, mate. Do you want to give a shout out for your sponsors before I let you go?
Yeah, so I've been working with the same sponsors for a while now. I've got Evolve fitness supplements. They provide like protein and supplements. So run by a really good guy. I've got the Hemp Garden, who provides CBD sponsorship for me. Again, been working for ages with them. And Fight Tees, who provide me with sort of clothing, fight clothing, helping me from the training camps, all three of them. So run by three really good people. Happy to have them on board and working with them going forward. And I'd like to just thank my gyms as well. Hammer, Sean Martin, Connor Martin, all the guys in there, Connor Hignett, Danny Randolph, and then Bobby Pallett, who's one of my best coaches as well. I do a lot of work with him from Real MMA. And then I've been working with Dave Barnes and Dave Jones down in their gym during lockdown. So, yeah, I've got a really good team behind me. I'll shout out my jiu-jitsu gym as well, even though I haven't been doing jiu-jitsu. Does a lot for me, drives me around places and stuff, Gaz Topple, takes me training. So, and then obviously my friends and family that support me doing it. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it. Sport means absolutely everything in this sport. So everyone knows how much I love it and how much I want to make it in the sport. So I'm just grateful to have people supporting me doing it, and especially the missus. She's been an absolute star with all of it, even though she weren't keen on the BKB. I'm out the house, like I said last time, 6 days a week, long hours in work, and she puts up with it all. So big shout out for her doing that for me as well.
Cheers to the comment, Gaz Topple. What are you going to do with $5,000 winnings? I think you're better to say that you're going to spend it on your missus.
Well, he's not having a fucking penny of it, I'll tell you that. No, I've got plans what I'm going to do with the money. I'm going to be sensible with it. We'll have a night out after the fight, but that money's going into some sensible, because I'm shit with money. I am so shit with money.
Join the club, mate. Join the club.
So as soon as that is getting put away, somewhere safe and used for sensible things. Otherwise, I would absolutely blow it in a couple of days. But I'm not going to. Got my head screwed on with that.
Vegas gone.
Don't, mate, because I'll be looking at hotel prices.
Deals 50% off, mate. 50% off.
No, don't tempt me.
Maybe get a local fight whilst you're over there.
Oh yeah, the MGM Grand or something.
Why not? You're doing O2. The oyster, mate. It's been brilliant having you on. I could literally have you on forever, mate.
Thanks for having me again, mate.
But I know you've just been sparring, and I'm sure you want to get off and chill out a bit.
Yeah.
Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. 12th of September. Cannot wait.
You too, brother. Thanks for having me on again.
Take care, buddy.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.